I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. weighing in. It's Roy. It's the Mexican monster.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
And this one has all of those big... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Missing with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe this? What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They stop the hook there. And he scores with the counter. Caught him. They're both trying for a knockout. Good counter punching. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... Here we go. It's round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Counter shot lands. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A straight right just misses. Counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. That jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Now let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They exchange punches. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook won't score. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. A high-tempo show. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. Jab slightly off target. That counter punch caught him clean. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Every time they throw a shot, they get capped. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's no doubt that this fighter's... Whoa, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the... Whoa, wait a minute! David Benavidez might be ready to go. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
A straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with the uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. On to the sixth round. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot...
And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated,
hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? all right.
You're out of there.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.